What is up, everybody? Welcome to another fresh take. Vicky, how are you doing today?
I am good. How are you?
I am good. So we got a few more trailers that dropped last week, and we're gonna try to hit up a couple of these. Now, there are a couple of games. Since both of us are gamers, there's especially one trailer in particular that got dropped that we were on the state of play
Mm,
reaction for. So wanted to get some deeper thoughts into that, as it were. But first one up is DMZ, and this is going to be on HBO Max with our favorite actress slash crush Rosario Dawson.
Oh my
So
baby,
yeah,
my baby. That's my love right there. Oh, risk it all for her.
yeah. So she has a new one now. This is based off a graphic novel. I have not read this graphic novel, so I have no idea what this is. I know it's a DC comic, but I did not read this graphic novel, so I have nothing to compare it to, and I don't know how good it actually is, how good the source material is.
It
So
don't matter. She's in it. Put it on mute and just watch. Okay.
you heard it here. You heard it here first. So we're going to take a look at this trailer and give our thoughts. So let's roll now.
My only pursuit here was my son. What we had was so good. We were family. But that was pre-war. I lost my son in the evacuation.
Where is he?
Manhattan.
You will be stuck in an active war zone.
Mm.
Look like her and Luke Cage shouldn't have broke up.
There's a new world coming, and it's just around the bend.
Damn it, Nova! Stay low!
There's a new world coming. This one's coming to an end.
They call this a demilitarized zone. This ain't no neutral territory. This is abandonment. They want us in.
There's a brand new morning.
It's Scale's public hit list. If you're not crossed out, you're next.
Rising clear and sweet and free.
If the DMZ's taught me one thing, it's that there's no room for pretending here.
My only pursuit here is my son.
You are stepping into stratospheres of consequence.
There's a new day dawning.
You shouldn't come back.
Some of you chose to stay here. Some of you have been left behind. All of you survived.
Coming in love.
Why did you come back?
For you.
Okay, Batman product placement.
Yeah.
All right. So that is actually this week.
Oh.
Go figure. All right. First episode's this week, apparently. So yeah. So what do you think?
Well, first, my baby looks beautiful. She looks strong. She's kicking butt. So I'm here for it right there. Why do we always have the trope of the mom losing the son? I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I
kind of
mean,
weird.
that
Ain't it?
storyline shouldn't it just be Halle Berry playing that? Because she always be losing kids. But okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the first choice. They just couldn't get it because of
Yeah, because of whatever.
like scheduling
Okay,
conflicts.
we got somebody who lost a kid, and she just had that boxing movie too. Like, so you were
Yeah.
still in shape, so you good. You want to do this? Now, all right. Who we got next? Rosario. Yeah, all right. And then I like the concept of the demilitarized zone, the DMZ, and how what is that?
I can't remember exactly what.
There's
I know what it means as far as my job's
yeah,
concerned.
no, is it like Suarez, Mexico? Where is it? There's somewhere that's similar to that. Like there's literally a wall.
There's
And
one in
people,
Korea. There's one in Korea.
yeah, people like sneak in and out. So it's the same basic like one. I mean, not like Korea though. That's something. That's a whole
Yeah,
different.
but there is one in Korea though.
Yeah,
There's one
but
in Korea.
so basically, like just that concept is not like I see that happening. I see them trying to go in to regulate. People are like, nah, we're tired of the government. People fight back. War, 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 war. And they're like, you know what? Forget it. And then they wall the people in, which I think is the most wildest thing to ever think, to put up a wall to keep people in or out or whatever. I know. The fact that we're still doing it in 2022 is the most ridiculous thing, but like that's a different political whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
In this, they just like gave up on the people. I'm like, there's people in there that need help. So it's like,
and they pretty much said hell with it.
Yeah.
Looking like going by the trailer.
You have, I guess, the assassin just running around killing people. You have the crime boss who kind of took over and has his own set of whatever. He run it. And I guess that was one of her friends. So it seems like she's like reconnected with people. Because she was like, yo, I'm out. She lost her son in the process, and now she's trying to go back. But I'm sure having a trained doctor is very valuable in a demilitarized zone. So she's walking in as a very valuable commodity.
Yeah.
That has ties and drama with big hitters in that zone.
Yeah. Because somebody's going to be like, look, you got to leave her alone. She got to stay alive.
Well, not even that. Like, we need to kidnap her and capture her because we need our own doctor. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That too. Leave her alone, but take her and control her.
Yeah. That does make sense. But like for me, I thought that it was actually a pretty decent trailer. I don't really care for the whole apocalyptic feel. I'm kind of over that personally, but it's an interesting concept. You know, I don't understand why they go with the whole single mom lose a kid stuff. That's kind of been done to death. But if they can make it interesting, cool. I'm here for it. Shameful Batman product placement aside, I'm actually thinking this might actually be something that's actually enjoyable. I don't know how many episodes it is. I was trying to look up that for a minute just to see how many episodes they have planned for it. But matter of fact, let me see if I can find it while I'm doing this. Gearing up for the next film we got to do. Let's see. I love Google, don't you guys? just comes in handy so much. Let's see. Episodes. See how many episodes they got. Looks like it looks like it's only gonna be 4 episodes.
Okay.
And they're all gonna release on the 17th. All right, cool. Yeah, it's supposed to be 4 episodes, and this is one of the Ava DuVernay's stuff that she has that deal with DC with. Huh, okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, this is okay. If they're all gonna drop on the same day, this might actually see if I can knock that on out. If they're all gonna drop on the 17th, depending on how long the episodes are. Because if it's like 4.5 hour long episodes, it's probably gonna take me a minute to get through that. But yeah. So
hi young girls. I see you.
Hi, how you doing?
We just watched the DMZ trailer, and now we're gonna watch what trailer are we watching next, Jay?
Okay, so next up on the list is Kenobi. Let's see. So now this one dropped last week, and I was just perusing Twitter, and it's like, oh yeah, Kenobi trailer. I'm like, wait, what?
Like, bam, here you go.
I'm like, y'all not supposed to be doing this, man. Y'all supposed to be like, this is supposed to be a big deal. But they did put the release date on this one. And at first, I could have swore they said it was supposed to be at the beginning of May, but they pushed it to the end. And I think that's because they're doing D23 at the beginning of May. And they're probably going to do the whole release list then. And they probably just decided to push that back just so they would have that. Plus the Memorial Day weekend will go into that. So. All righty, here we go. Obi-Wan Kenobi. And this is the teaser trailer, so I'm guessing we're getting another one probably in a couple weeks, probably during the middle of Moon Knight, I'm guessing. Or at the end of Moon Knight when we have like a couple weeks before the show actually drops.
When does Moon Knight come out?
March 30th.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the end of the month. So all right, here we go. Kenobi.
Old Ben.
Old Ben, yep.
The fight is done.
I'm not going to the desert planet. I'm tired of desert planet. Show me some greenery.
This actually makes sense because this is where he's supposed to be.
Stay hidden.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Show me green.
Something.
The key to hunting Jedi is patience. Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail.
I like that they got the Inquisitors in here.
The Jedi Code is like an itch. He cannot help it. Where is he?
Okay, you want to start this one off?
No, I started off last one. You start off this one.
Okay, all right. So, a couple things that I did enjoy about this one was one, I think they set the atmosphere right from the get. Now, like you, I do not like them going back to Tatooine, but this one actually makes sense because that's where he left Luke. So, while I have a problem with it because they overuse Tatooine, in my opinion, this actually makes sense. This actually makes sense. I do like the fact that they brought in the Inquisitors. I'm gonna be interesting to see how they actually use the Inquisitors because if I'm not mistaken, Ahsoka took them out in one of these animated shows.
Yeah,
especially the one that was doing the talking.
Yeah, Youngo said Obi-Wan is supposed to be in hiding, still walking around in Jedi robes. Listen. You don't see these Jedi robes. These are not the Jedi robes you are looking for. Okay? All right?
Well,
this is new Yeezys. That's all that is, new Yeezys.
the Yeezys summer collection.
Yeah, right? Because that's something he would make. Because the Yeezy summer collection. You do not see these Jedi robes, okay?
So for this one, it's one of those situations. I like what they're doing with it because we never got to see in A New Hope. They gently touched on it. They never went into it. So the thing that I like about this is we actually get to see what happens, how he was hiding, because he had to fight because of the simple fact that he still had his lightsaber in A New Hope, which means he doesn't give up his lightsaber. So he's fighting somebody because he has to keep that kid safe. And if Vader or anybody, or especially the Emperor, if he knew that Luke was on that planet, that boy would have got. Yeah. So I like the idea of what they're doing. I'm just wondering, like, one, who all showing up, because it's already been confirmed that Hayden Christensen did show up for this show, which means are we getting a flashback Anakin or are we getting full on Vader? I don't know.
I mean, I feel like we should get a Vader moment.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like we you know, I want Vader at this point. Because then it ended with him putting on the Vader. So at this point, we should get full on Vader.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a flashback in there, though. They're going to have to put a flashback in there. But I will say this: if you listen closely at the end of the trailer, you hear the breathing apparatus. You hear the Vader breathing thing. You hear that at the end of the trailer. So I'm like, okay. So basically, now here's the other thing too. James Earl Jones still alive, so he better hit that voice.
Youngos, she said, so she heard Vader, but he's not doing the voice. He's just walking around in the outfit.
That's cool.
Which makes sense because he don't need to do the voice. We need Vader voice. We need James Earl Jones or a James Earl Jones impersonator. So I would prefer you put the money in James Earl Jones's pocket, though.
Yeah. I mean, they'll probably just do what they did for Rogue One, where he just came in and did the audio.
Yeah, that's all they need him for.
That's all they did. Yeah.
In fact, he don't even need to come in. They can go to him.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he got somewhere in his house that has a little movie theater that's quiet. Set up the sound equipment.
And just have him do because at this point, people, I think they know that people want Vader in this. So, but I do think that like a lot of people, I think Hayden Christensen is a good actor. I just think he was cursed with perpetually bad scripts. So it wasn't his fault. I think he did a good job. So I'm actually interested in seeing how they actually pull this off, to be honest. And for a teaser trailer, I think they did a good job of setting it up because I'm interested.
Yeah.
I am interested.
Let's be honest though. He was okay in Jumper.
Well, that was Sam Jackson. Him and Sam Jackson saved that movie, but yeah, you're right.
So, honestly, I was in for it regardless of what the trailer looked like. The trailer could look like that chase sequence in I still would have been like, well, budget. I'll be for it anyway. So it doesn't matter if they can tell me Ewan McGregor can step on me any day, really, youngos. So they could they just give me some more insight of that in between time. That's what I'm enjoying. Telling me the stuff in between, what happened here, how did here get to there, and that type of stuff. That's great. Because with Boba Fett, the only thing I cared about is how did he get out that worm? Okay, You know what? You answered my question. And how did he get from here to the Mandalorian, meaning him? Okay, I'm good. And the show served its purpose. So now we're just going to go a little bit to tell a little bit of what's going on between this time period to that time period, and I'm good. Yeah. Now, frankly, all I really care about is them defining what species Yoda is. Other than that, I don't care. That's where I'm invested as a Star Wars fan. What species is Yoda? It should not say unknown. And where is the planet where all the Yodas live?
You know they're not going to do that, right?
That's where, listen, do it in my lifetime. Don't wait till I'm dead and gone. And then you're like, Yoda is Korean. I claim him. He can be Korean. That's fine. But I need to see the planet. I heard someone say the best parts of the Star Wars movie.
Wow.
Wow, Sam. Wow.
That is so messed up. I did not say that. So yeah.
Listen, are we going to get Yoda?
No, not in this.
Why not? Not in this. I want to see Yoda.
Not in this, no. No, there'll be no reason for him to show up.
I know, but doesn't mean I don't want to see him.
I mean, yeah, I think a lot of people would love that, but I want
a Yoda planet. Where's my Yoda?
Unless they do an episode where he goes to Dagobah, I don't see them doing that.
Okay.
because I think Kenobi knew where he went, if I'm not mistaken. But he was like one of the few people that actually knew. Nobody else really knew where he's at. So they could technically do that if they wanted to. I don't know if it's a good idea, but they could technically do that.
Just take me to wherever the Yodas are. That's what I want to see. I want to see all the Yodas.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I do think we're not gonna be on Tatooine the whole time, thank God. But I think it's gonna be a large majority is gonna be there. Because that's just a setting this has to take place in. Yeah, unfortunately, we've just seen like 4 shows with that. They always go back to Tatooine. Mm-hmm. We get it. It's cheap to film there.
So Sam says episode 4 scroll was Rogue One, so they had a point. Well, Young said Obi-Wan might, but I doubt he would risk being followed there. That's true.
I mean that's what I'm saying. Like from a writing perspective, they do have a little bit of a leeway to say that, but at the same time, you're like, why would he do that? Especially if they. But I don't know if they're. That's one thing I'm gonna be interested in seeing. Are the Inquisitors actually looking for him, or are they just looking for any Jedi?
I'm sure any Jedi.
Yeah.
While he's a big Kahuna Jedi. Yeah. Any Jedi, will do.
Yeah. Because Order 66 didn't really kill all of them. It just killed the vast majority of them, which is why they was being hunted all throughout the time period before A New Hope. So it didn't kill all of them. A lot of them did escape, but the ones we know about, they pretty much got murked.
Exactly.
For the most part.
They got murked in the end. So
yeah, boy.
I don't know. I guess I just want to see. I want my Yoda story.
That's you're gonna get that in Mandalorian season 3.
That's so far away. I want it now.
She's an Inquisitor, and so she can use some, but she's not on a Jedi or a Sith level. No.
Does a Sister Sith use the Force for her braids? Yes. Listen, you gotta keep them braids laid and not fuzzy. So yes.
I mean, look. They ain't say that like,
and not having to go to a braider. You just sit there and concentrate, and you're able to braid your hair and it have perfect parts.
She went to somebody. She went to somebody.
You just be like,
she would. No, that they had to go to a barbershop for that. Come on now. I wonder how a barbershop in Republic would actually go though.
Yeah, what if they use a lightsaber to shape you up though?
Yeah.
Like a little because like we're seeing lightsabers in all different shapes and forms.
Yeah, they have like one little one that.
You have one little one, and then
man, stay still now, stay still.
Hold on. And like shoot, oh my bad, my bad.
Don't worry, we can fix that. We can fix that.
Listen, don't sit in the first chair. Don't sit in that first chair. Like, nah, I'm good. I'll wait for my barber. I'll wait.
Who in the back to say? That would be hilarious. Like,
did you see those videos of like in the hair salons when they set the hair on fire to like cut it?
Yeah,
they'll be like that. They'll be like, whoosh.
And you always got to have that one person chewing gum obnoxiously, just loud for no reason.
Like, can you imagine? I would love to see a barbershop in the Star Wars world. I want to see people sitting around talking, what they eating, because they're gonna be in there eating.
Yep.
What's the guy peddling who comes in to sell like
the bootlegger?
Like, the bootlegger. He's selling bootleg lightsabers. Like, so he come in like, nah, like I got this from a friend, and what color you want? We got green, we got red, we got blue.
We even got that purple one, man. We got that purple one right here.
He was like, you know what? This one's real special. This one's black. I got it from, we don't talk about that. But any of these?
and now I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need Taika Waititi to write a Star Wars Disney Plus show just showing the
In
straight up
barbershop.
foolishness. Yeah, the straight up foolishness that would imply.
We see all the bars and the
Yeah.
drinking and all that. Show
Yeah.
me the grocery store. Show me the barbershop. Show me the corner store. Where's the bodega? What's the bodega look like in the Star Wars? You know what I'm saying? You gotta run right into 7-Eleven. What's that look like?
I wonder if there'd be like a droid that's like Cedric the Entertainer.
Yes. You need an old droid that's like Cedric the Entertainer sitting in the back talking
with
about
an actual afro.
Yeah, talking about nothing.
Just talking about nothing.
And they have to have cool music too. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the barbershop in the Star Wars.
All right, Disney, we just gave you guys a new idea.
Exactly.
Taika Waititi, please, directing it.
There you go.
That's how we know it's going to be funny. All right, so I forgot this actually dropped too. The Boys season 3 teaser trailer dropped. Amazon Prime. So, do you watch The Boys?
I don't. I watched the first season and I watched the first episode. No, I didn't watch the full first episode of the second season, and then I fell off. And then, one day I'll watch it. Oh, Sam says in the Star Wars barbershop would have someone selling a self-published book of conspiracy theories of Darth Vader is secretly the Jedi Anakin Skywalker. Yes, it totally would.
And you had that one person that everybody be like, man, shut up. But he'd be like, hey, man, I'm telling you, I saw Yoda on Dagobah, bro. I'm telling you, he's on.
I'm telling you, this is what it is. This is what happened. Don't nobody believe him.
Yeah, don't nobody believe him. And had that be where the Inquisitor, that's where she go to get her hair braided. That would be hilarious. All righty, so let's see, where's my screen at? All right, full screen it. All right, so The Boys. Now this is the Red Band trailer, so understand if you see some gory stuff, hey, it's not my fault. It's on YouTube. All righty.
Give me some time to think. I'm in the bathroom looking at me. Facing the mirror is all I need.
Hey, Imagine Dragons for the win.
Takes my life, never gonna get me out alive. I will live 1,000 million lives.
My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? My patience is waning. Is this entertaining?
Okay. Okay, didn't see that coming. Ow. Ow.
Is this entertaining?
Is this entertaining?
Okay, that was interesting. That was interesting. All right. So The Boys season 3 teaser. Looks like it's gonna be as crazy as seasons 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part. While I did watch all of season 1 and I did finish season 2. Yeah, I did finish season 2. This is gonna be interesting because I never read the actual graphic novel, so I do know that a friend of mine told me that they do get that the boys themselves actually take the drug to get powers, because at some point they were going to have to if they were going to fight these guys. So I'm guessing they're going on to doing that this season. I'm guessing, at least going by the trailer anyway. It looks like that's what they're going to be doing. So will I watch it? More than likely. I got Amazon Prime anyway, so more than likely I'm probably going to be watching it.
If you already got it, you might as well watch it.
Yeah, I might as well watch that. So it looked interesting and weird, because it looks like everybody's putting in a weird dance number now.
I mean, if you're not a show that doesn't do a random dance moment in the show, are you really even a show?
I'm guessing you got a point there, because I'm just like, all right, for a show this is gory and as violent as this, like they putting in a choreographed dance number?
Yeah, because it's weird. So it makes sense for them to put in a random, and if they have a whole episode of them just singing, then okay.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's gonna make sense as to why they're doing that. I'm just glad Giancarlo Esposito is in it, because he is a very underrated villain when he's playing a villain, because you don't know what in the world he's going to do.
I don't think he's underrated. I think he's just right.
Yeah, but I mean, like most people, like when you talk about like favorite like villains, nobody ever really brings him up. I'm like, dude, he is legit terrifying at times.
He's downright evil.
Yeah,
he's smooth evil. He's just too smooth about being evil.
I guess it's because like you don't never really hear him raise his voice. He never does, so he just like keeps that same case. You're like, that's the scary thing about it.
Exactly, like, that's a smooth evil.
Yeah, even in Mandalorian, dude, when he was talking, you like, dude, he never raised his voice. He's just like, I'm smarter than you and I'm better than you at acting and everything else. I'm like, okay,
exactly.
So yeah, I mean, will it be a good season? Probably. Will it be crazy? More than likely. Will it be unnerving? Possibly so. So, that is what it is at this point. All right. So the last one we got today is one that, since both of us are gamers, I wanted to do this one just because we didn't get a chance to really like talk about it like we wanted to this past week when it dropped. And this dropped as part of the PlayStation State of Play. And since I am a huge Ninja Turtles fanboy, the Cowabunga collection, which is like 13 games from over the series from like 88 to like, when did Tournament Fighters come out? 97? I want to say 97. Yeah, I want to say 97. So it's like all of those games. So we actually got the trailer, and before anybody says anything, yes, it's going to be out on everything. You have to go to the Konami trailer on their YouTube channel to see that. But yeah, it comes out on PC, Xbox One, Series S and X, PS4, PS5, Switch, and I forgot what the other thing is, but you'll see it. So without further ado,
yay! So excited for this. Honestly, it was the only thing I cared about in the State of Play. I think that's a lot of them. Is this going to be cross-platform?
Yeah. Now, well, I'll tell you later.
It's like the reaction. I'm here for all of that. Turtles 2, Turtles in Time.
Yeah.
All of that.
The arcade game is going to be where it's at.
Like, right? Like, I'm like, Youngles, we playing this? Sam, we playing this? The arcade. It's all music. Like, what? Those are the only ones I care about playing.
Yep. As you can see, on everything.
Yeah, on everything. You got that system, we got you covered. Everything.
Now, I will say this: I'm probably going to quadruple dip that, but I've already said I was. So now the only downside is it's not every game is going to have an online co-op with it. I think it's only Turtles in Time, the arcade game, and Tournament Fighters. The last thing I read in an article, which is
I
fine.
I don't care. I just need the Turtles in Time and the arcade. Those are only two I need. I don't need any of the other games. Those two to be able to play with friends. Those are all I need. I probably won't even open the other ones. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm going to be playing those. Well, and I'm like, anybody, a field coach stream coming on. Exactly. That's what I'm going to
that's happening.
With Sammy and my, and my other brother, got coordinate with my two brothers. Like, yo, what y'all getting it on? And that'll determine, if it's cross-platform between Xbox and PlayStation, that'll be very helpful.
Yeah.
But we all have a Nintendo Switch. So we all might just get on Switch. That might be easier.
Because that's the other thing. They haven't said if it was cross-platform, but I believe it will be. I don't see why they wouldn't do it. Especially
PlayStation shady with their cross-platform stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll be cross-platform between everything but PlayStation.
Yeah.
So that's the only problem. So be like, PlayStation, why you be bugging?
Yeah. But that... Because I'm probably gonna play. I already know. I'm not playing that original one. The original one on the NES. I'm not playing that one. The one that's broken.
Turtles one. I hated that game. Yeah. When you gotta disable the bomb things underwater, I hated that.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm not doing that. But Turtles in Time arcade, Tournament Fighters, and I might play Hyperstone Heist. I liked Hyperstone Heist. I did like the Hyperstone Heist. So I'll probably be playing that one. But yeah, I was surprised because people have been begging Konami to do this for like over a decade and they wouldn't do it. They would not budge on it. I don't know why. I don't know why they decided to do it now, but hey, thank you.
That's true, Youngos. The Switch does get weird at times as well. But I know my friend from high school, she has a Switch, or her kids have a Switch, so she can just commandeer it from them. And me and her can finally beat Turtles in Time together. I gotta send her this text message and send her the video. Like, FYI, we gonna beat Turtles in Time. It might be 20 years later. Hold on.
Yeah, 95. That's 95 because that was at the end of the.
Yeah, no, but we played it in like college.
Oh.
Is it almost 20 years later? Yeah, it's almost 20 years later that we will be beating the game that we started to play in college. Not when it first came out, but in college. 20 years later, we're going to beat it. And then one day, I'm coming for Jason in Friday the 13th NES.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. That's another one of them games that was broken out of hell.
Youngo says now Konami just needs to get it together for Metal Gear.
I don't see that happening anytime soon, but hey, I didn't think they were going to do this, so you never know. I guess that whole pinball thing ain't working out for them like they thought it would.
Listen, pinball is a very dedicated niche. I am that pinball person. I play the pinball games. That's me. And I buy the packs. They have the special pinball machines, but I've always loved pinball. Now, I don't know how many real pinball players play electronic pinball. That's the only thing.
Okay. I'm just saying they decided to give up on their gaming industry to go to that. And I'm like, okay. So, yeah, I'm hoping that they do something with Metal Gear because that would be advantageous for, I think, a lot of people. Because they have the Metal Gear games are actually really good, especially some of the older ones. But yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I know I wouldn't mind that, but we shall see. But yeah, I had to do this one just because massive Ninja Turtle fan, and I'm glad they actually did that. Now the only other thing is Shredder's Revenge is supposed to come out too this year, so I'm like, so when is this gonna drop?
We can leave 5 out.
Oh yeah, everybody can leave 5 out. After what they did with that one, that was boy. But yeah. So when does this drop? Do you drop Cowabunga Collection a month before Shredder's Revenge, or do you drop it at the same time? Or does it even matter?
I mean, I don't think it matters. I think people are in it
They're just gonna get both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, regardless.
And like I said, I will be double dipping, triple dipping, quadruple dipping on both those titles. I already know I will. I'm just not even gonna lie about it.
You think it's gonna be on Game Pass?
I think Shredder's Revenge is probably gonna be on Game Pass out the gate. I don't know about Cowabunga Collection. It may not. I don't know. Just depends on what Konami wants to do about that. So it may not show up day one, but it probably will be there at some point.
We shall see.
Yeah, we shall see. So that's all I got as far as trailers are concerned. Let me check and make sure. I think that was all on my list that I got for this week. I wasn't gonna do that other one that was at the State of Play because that other one I thought was okay. Then I watched it again. I'm like, nah, it ain't that all that good.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That was the last one I had. Yeah. So, alrighty. Anything you want to pimp out before we get out of here?
Yes, as always, check me out on Twitch at Fangirl Review. Mondays and Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. EST. Fridays, we do the Forest Fridays with my friend Youngles. I think we're on a PC build right now, so we're running around getting that, and we're probably going to beat the game on that. We already did the PlayStation 1, so. And BIPOC Streamer Awards, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Nominations are live on March 15th. That's Tuesday. So please go over there, check out the categories. Those are up. Decide who you're going to nominate and nominate them on March 15th. And that runs until April 15th. So you can start your campaigning to get people to nominate you to win a BIPOC Streamer Award. And let's see. I think that's about it for me. Jay.
Okay. Ween It Podcast tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I was supposed to live stream Monster Hunter last night. I did not do that because I got busy working on some stuff and just overshot my time. So I'm going to do that this afternoon. So I'll probably log in probably around 2 o'clock. So I'll be up on Twitch and YouTube getting a Monster Hunt in. Also, there is a Monster Hunter presentation, digital presentation next week. There will be a live reaction to that. So I think it's on the 15th, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's on the 15th. So there will be a live reaction to that. I don't know how many of the crew is going to be there because I think it's at like 5 in the afternoon, I think. But we'll see. Other than that, yeah, just check out the channel, check out the gaming channel. Stuff will be getting posted on there soon because there's a couple of games that dropped that will be getting some live stream and arcade treatment. So just check back. I will be sharing those out via my social media and all that other good stuff. And see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the podcast. Thank you to everybody that joined in the chat. We really appreciate it. Also, thanks you to everybody who watched. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, follow, all the other good stuff. And see you next time. Peace.
Bye.